Alright, and we're back with more Pro Lopers, and we just finished the match between Krill71 and DC Gaming. Krill71 ended up taking the victory, which means DC is eliminated from the tournament. Good job by both of our racers, and sorry to DC for his elimination. We're back with a match that's Buddy7heElf versus Night Harvester. Unfortunately, Night Harvester couldn't be with us, so he's going to be eliminated. Pibonacci will be our exhibition racer for today, and we can't have Pibonacci's audio because it's weird, because he's also here for commentary!
Yes, I am. This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be odd. I'm going to point out every single flaw that I possibly can within Pib's play, which there should be many of.
I'm going to point out every single flaw within Buddy's play while racing Buddy.
So this just got incredibly personal. Get ready for some annoying stuff. As usual, we're going to be doing low percent. Low percent means you have only your starting health, bombs, and ropes throughout the entirety of the game. You can't pick up any more. You can't use any passive items. You can't use any weapons like shotguns or plasma cannons. However, you can use environmental items like skulls and rocks, and particularly the landmine, which acts as an additional bomb for you at any point in time.
Can I use Buddy's skill?
I mean, if you'd like, if you obtain it. I think he might use yours, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We'll see. We'll have to see. Anyway, best 2 out of 3. Each racer has 15 minutes to either complete a run before the other one or get farther than the other racer. Whoever gets farthest within the 15 minutes or wins first means that they get the win, and then the best 2 out of 3. Obviously, if you get 2 wins, you win. So when Buddy gets 2 wins, this event will be over. Of course, at least it's exhibition. Let me explain that as well. I forgot to say so. Exhibition means that this race is just to show off races. Make sure that our racers get a chance to actually race since they did sign up for it. Unfortunately, Night Harvester couldn't show up. So no matter what happens during this race, Buddy will technically move on and continue during his races, and Pibonacci will be eliminated from his because he doesn't deserve it.
I like how your message to Buddy just popped up on the screen.
Yes, it's very nice. I like the bloop noise. Yeah, we should be starting in just a second here. We're working with the delay, which is even weirder now that you're... Oh wow, you both entered at like the exact same time, so...
Oh wow, that's a... I'm not gonna shake that shop, but...
What shop? I don't see a shop. Pib, you must have some really nice delay. Although, immediately, Buddy's stream is buffering on my end, and hopefully this doesn't go offline. Alright, we'll see.
Common thing between Spelunky streamers in general.
Yeah.
Horrible stream settings.
I've actually had to lower mine recently, and I also lowered the Star League stream because people were having a hard time loading the 2000 bitrate both of those streamed at.
Oh yeah, 2000 is quite a bit.
Star League and my own channel have been lowered to 1500, which should be a nice compromise. I don't want to lower to 1000 necessarily because that's when it starts to get a bit more pixely. Yeah, not really pixely, but 1500 should be a nice high bit rate for the stream.
1500 is just a nice compromise for non-partner streams.
Yeah. Although I do see that you skipped a score seed on 1-4. Could have gotten the world record from that.
Could have gotten a PB from there actually, which is... I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, once again, the tournament schedule will say that this is Buddy versus Night Harvester. Unfortunately, Night Harvester told us he couldn't show up, so we're having an exhibition match. Night Harvester is technically eliminated, and Buddy will move on, even when Pib may or may not destroy him.
I would try to commentate on Buddy's progress, but I always see a single frame, so...
I mean, I'll do my best to commentate on both of your mistakes and terrible things. Buddy's down on a bit of health and a bit of ropes. You seem to have all of your things. You should throw them at yourself.
Yeah, pretty easy game.
I don't know. I think this is gonna go downhill for you fast, Pip.
Yeah, I just need to say good jungle so far, and the Swifts should.
Oh, okay. So Steve is in the chat and has told us that he didn't set up his internet. So I guess we're just gonna have to deal with framiness. I don't really know, but.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, we prefer our racers don't ever go offline. Framiness is preferable over offline for an amount of time.
Oh, and low quality and not framiness is preferable over...
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. We want all of your frames for commentary. We don't need all your pixels, because we can still see what's going on.
So I kinda lost 2 health on that red fur level.
Yeah. You're not very good at this game. You need more practice, Pib.
Oh, I'm already at the bottom of the level. Am I? What did I just
Pib, you just reached the bottom of your level. Congrats!
Just gave someone in the previous race shit for not realizing when you're at the bottom of a level, and now I did it myself.
This is a Psychic Presence level for Pib.
Yeah, I'm
It looks
just
like
showing
he's
off
having
all
a
the
problem.
special levels.
Having a bit of a problem there. Gonna have to use one of his ropes, unfortunately. Buddy, however, moving on to the ice caves himself. Let's see how it goes.
Actually, in the same resource count. 2, 4, 3 each of us.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. But
Don't know
Buddy
where
moving on to
he
3-2.
lost his health probably to some incredibly silly mistakes.
So far, not too bad for either of our racers. Of course, they are down to 2 health because they're a bit new to this game. They wanted to try out the pro bracket just to make sure.
Fuck this! Oh right, I didn't want to spoil.
Fuck what, Pib? I can't see anything bad going down. You continue to have some amazing delay. Although there is an awkward Crocman for you all of a sudden. 2
It's an
awkward
awkward-
Crocman! And a mummy! Buddy, however, moving on with Ice Caves 3-3, only 1 rope though, a bit of a problem for him. Pibonacci's using it to use his landmine. And looks like he's gonna go down to 0 ropes here.
But he's down to 0 ropes, damn.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do ropeless. It was
Guess
on
I'm
to
playing it
4-3.
safe then? And by safe I mean do lots of silly stuff I probably shouldn't do? Oh, come on.
Lots of Crocman going on. Ended up falling into the lava, de-aggroing, but of course Pibonacci re-aggroes him. He very notably
Oh,
hates
that was
those.
a fun level. Good thing there's no Dark Olmec fight.
And Pibbo is apparently moving on to Holmec. We'll see in a few seconds whether or not that's true. But Buddy is onto the Temple 4-1. Awkward Anubis, bit of a thwomp situation, just not so good so far. But he's on to 4-2 as Pib's moving on to Olmec, so... Let's see what goes down. Pib is notoriously bad at dealing with Olmec, so we'll see what happens.
I just got bugged on a run earlier by random Olmec damage. That was fun.
Buddy ended up getting a blocked off temple, so he used his only landmine. He does still have 4 bombs, though. Pib's still doing okay on the Olmec fight. It looks like he might make it through. He's probably already made it on his end, but no,
do you mean
spoilers!
close?
Oh, okay,
Can
that
not
was
get
close.
trolled on Olmec?
He does take 1 damage, but looks like Pib takes the first victory.
Yeah, huge upset here.
I'm shocked.
I didn't go through the cutscene as per usual.
So we're gonna have both of our racers return to the main lobby after Buddy finishes his Olmec fight, and then we're gonna get on with our second round here.
Wasn't really a fast pace for either of us, but assuming Buddy can do ropeless with 1 health and 0 bombs, we actually both finished the first seed, which is...
He has 1
Kinda
health,
nice.
4 bombs, and 0 ropes.
Yep, so... But yeah, he manages to do well, fucks up the bombs, and gets killed by a blue frog.
Oh, there it goes.
GG. That went wrong really fast. I'm actually not sure why the bombs didn't work. So I'm going fast this time.
Krill, if you're asking whether or not your oops, the timer's sort of still going, whatever, it doesn't actually matter in the long run, but
You
There we
might
go.
want to look at the bottom of my 1-1 level and commentate on that little move that happened there.
Alright, well, Pib is very proud of himself, and I guess he wants us all to be proud of him too.
Yes, Mom.
Well, that was, I mean, I've seen better. Pib.
Okay.
You need to try harder,
So?
get better grades in Spelunky, otherwise you're grounded.
I think I understand Buddy's strat now. He knows I look at his stream and he just wants to give me a headache by this horrible frame rate.
Yeah, that's probably the plan here. But, if you're asking 3:32, your actual time was 3:34 if you had entered the door, which would not be the best time. The best time was, I believe, at 3:27? I could be wrong about that. There was a 3:31 at the very least.
Nobody's stream is just buffering for me.
It is not buffering for me, but there are countable amounts of frames. PowerPoint versus livestream, who will win? now Buddy is buffering.
Not sure how I feel about my seeds actually working out for once. Like in the actual races so far, my first seed always just was basically impossible. So some weird stuff killed me from off screen often enough.
Well, now that things don't matter, the game is treating you quite nicely.
I'm gonna do a low percent hell run real quick if you don't mind.
Hopefully Buddy sorta starts streaming.
What actually happened for him? Is he just waiting this out there or?
I really have no idea at this point. Okay, he's exited the level, I think, probably. Yep, that's an exit for sure. Are you actually doing low percent hell?
No, I went through the black market, but I'm not gonna do low percent hell.
Okay, good.
I mean, it would count if I finished the Omeg fight on that kind of run, right? Count as a victory.
I guess, but no. Pretty easy black market for you there. Not too much going on. No automatic aggro.
Yeah.
Buddy getting a 21-second jungle level there. Looks like he might be dealing with...
I don't know if he's just playing terribly or if his seed is just really, really bad.
I wish I could tell you. I can't see much of a seed. But it looks like his frames are back, which is a nice thing. And by frames, I don't mean, like, lagging. Let's see what's going on.
No longer low percent. What is chat talking about?
Yeah, they're both still low percent. Unless Buddy picked up some ropes in his frame rate and used them all without us noticing.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
Just, you know, buffer picking up some bombs and use them right away to get ahead in the level. Strats.
Preferably on a dark level so you can't really tell.
Yeah. But Pib moving on to 3-3 in a second here, as Buddy is moving on to the ice caves in a moment as well.
Such a close race.
Very close. I think you should pick up your pace, Pib. Buddy's about to explode and get like 2 3-second ice caves levels.
Fine.
But as far as his actual levels go, that was a bit of a slow one at 13-second at this point. Doesn't look like Cassid is treating him well. That's a bunch of really slow levels for him, and there's not much you can do about them.
Well, speaking of not being able to do much, this is kind of fucked.
I don't know, your 3-4 looks perfectly fine to me, Pib. You had a hard time with that, then the temple's gonna be really difficult for you.
Not, dealing with the delay is actually kind of a problem.
But now you do have a bit of a more difficult situation. 2 Crocmen and a mummy once again.
I also just use 2 ropes here for whatever reason. I sometimes get that with just 2 resources proc.
I think there was a dead Anubis in your run actually, just a random laying around scepter. That was interesting.
So I could have done low percent hell.
I mean, you could have, but no.
Oh,
you would have died to a shopkeeper, I mean, let's be honest, Pib.
I would have bought the Ankh and still faster than Buddy.
Ouch. He is entering the temple. He's only 2 levels behind you. If you die on Olmec, we might be facing some interesting situations. Because Buddy is on Temple 4-1, using a landmine to speed himself up, and is, as far as layouts go, having a good time until that mummy. Oof. Right, Pibonacci is onto Olmec. Let's see what's going on. Buddy is onto 4-2. Pib is, as usual, going for fast strats as opposed to safe strats.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. He's not.
It's
Looks
just
like safe strats are gonna happen.
Oh, did I fuck it up?
I wouldn't be surprised! Buddy is about to move on to 4-3. Did you really fuck it up? So let's see what happened to Pib. And... Pibonacci himself is now added to the roster of people who have messed up safe strats. Buddy has died on the temple. We are back to the beginning of this. Oh my god. Of course. Of course. What else?
down there and commentate the races.
Okay,
Some
so
high-level
Buddy just got a
gameplay
perfect
going on
any
here.
percent shop and is totally ignoring races.
Screw that!
Oh my god. Okay, so Pib is back to low percent. Buddy has picked up a perfect any percent shop and gone with it. So far, not that great of a run for him. He's down to 2 health and his time isn't that good, and he got Cobra'd. So let's see how that goes for him. And Pib is continuing on in his low percent run on to 1-3 in a moment here.
I'm actually gonna just speed run this one and not race it.
What has happened to this round? Someone kill this round before things get even worse.
I should have done the low percent hell run. Because then you don't even need to get out of the Olmec pit.
Oh my god,
What a
you
fool.
guys are freaking weird.
Thanks, Skeleton.
And Buddy is dead on 2-1 on his 70% run on a fairly mediocre pace, if anything. It was continuing
Well, it
onto
was probably still
1-4.
PB pace for him, so that works.
Ouch, shots are being fired in this race. But hopefully we continue doing low percent here. Both of you.
Well, what are the rules again on low percent? Remind me.
Okay, hopefully we keep doing low percent Olmec here, both of you. Get any ideas? But yeah, Buddy is back to the mines now, facing a significant loss in time as far as things go.
I just didn't like my time, and apparently we count what's the fastest run in a race, so I just wanted to get another chance, and yeah. Oh, that was... But I got through.
Well, what was something? I mean, that's just a frog right there. But Buddy is continuing, about to reach the jungle here. His Pib is on 2-3, has a Tiki Village to deal with. A little bit...
Yeah, Tiki Village was pretty
Oh,
easy.
yeah, that was a very easy Tiki Village for Pibonacci.
It was just completely unfair.
That was totally fair. You should have understood that the frog was going to jump up and bounce you back into the Tiki Trap. I don't know why you didn't think about that. But Buddy actually gets a very nice 2-1, gets out in about 7 seconds.
This does not count now. Buddy is through the to the next round in the elimination bracket, and this is just for fun and your giggles, basically.
Yeah, this is Exhibition. Whenever you see an Exhibition above the current category, which is Pro on the stream currently, you'll see an Exhibition above there. That means that our racer could not show up, so we ended up this is just a race for fun, so that we have content to the stream, and so that the other racer has an opportunity to race. So Buddy, whether or not he loses here against Pib, will move on, and Pib's just gonna substitute for now. This doesn't at all affect Pib's results.
So I
Night
probably
Harvest-
want to rethink my 3-bomb strat on Olmec, huh? Because that didn't really quite work out.
Yeah, not really. But
Oh, come on.
Night Harvester was the intended competitor for Buddy here, and he mentioned that he could not show up, and we couldn't get a substitute that matched his skill level, unfortunately, so we're going to be doing exhibitions so that it's fair. So Buddy's onto the ice caves at this point. Pib is going to need to catch up a little bit, because he's only on 2-1, which is about to change. It's on to 1-1, rather. However, Buddy just got run at a 3-1 wet fur. Let's see how he handles it, and see if his level actually gets blocked off or not.
How did
And,
you manage to get juggled around by those snails perfectly to get it 4 times there from full health?
Yeah, the second to last bubble was the one that killed you. It wasn't even the last bubble. The last bubble knocked you into another bubble that killed you. But Buddy gets a pretty easy wet fur level as far as wet fur levels go. A UFO actually drops an emerald onto him, which is always fun. And oh my god! Oh my god! And it's over! Buddy is back to the mines after dying on 3-2.
How much time do we have left?
We
at this
have
point?
4 minutes and 40 seconds left, so these
Oh,
are
should
both
be
your
fine.
last runs here. But
Well,
he's gonna
Buddy's
need to get
reset
better seeds
3
in a
more
second.
times on the mines, but yeah,
He's
this
gonna
is my
take an
last one.
90% seed, that's what he's gonna do.
I would have not been surprised if he lived there, honestly. Like, almost looked like you can just stay on the very edge there and the mammoth is turning around in time.
Yeah, it looks like he was hanging off the ledge by Spelunky's standards, because if that does happen, I'm not sure whether or not you would get hit by the mammoth, but I doubt you would. I don't know. He actually got one of the few situations in Spelunky where you can jump while being frozen and survive as well.
You can do lots of funny stuff during being frozen.
But Pib's onto the jungle as Buddy's moving on to 1-2.
Actually, Buddy didn't get to Olmec before, did he? So
Buddy did not make it to Olmec previously, so you currently have the lead, yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually didn't get to Olmec either. So I guess it's a tie.
What?
Well, if I had made it to Olmec being ahead, then I would have finished. And since I didn't finish, I obviously didn't make it to Olmec.
But Pib, you made it to Olmec. You were there. You died.
No, that's just no.
Pib, I think you were on Olmec. There was an Olmec on your stage, and the block sort of destroyed you a bit.
Yeah, no, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, it does. It did.
Can we get a commentator here that's not drunk to replace Hectic?
I am not of the drinking age, so
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh goodness! Did I just admit that on air? How unfortunate. Looks like we're gonna need a new commentator. Kurt, let's go. So, Pib, I know you're new to this game, but you do know what Olmec is, right?
No.
Oh, okay. So, Olmec is that big yellow guy that you were actually up against on the 4th temple level. Do you know what the temple is?
Sorry, I can't hear you right now because explosions everywhere.
Okay, tell me when the call clears up.
Nope, still not.
Oh, okay. Pib, you're
Okay,
fat
no,
and
it's
ugly.
fine.
Okay, you didn't hear anything. You know what Olmec is, right?
Yeah, I think I might have seen him before.
He's this big yellow head that appears at the end of the temple. You know what the temple is, right?
Yes.
Okay, so at the 4th level of the temple, you saw that big yellow guy?
Yes. Sorry, my reaction times are a bit low right now. I've done a lot of scroll-runs lately.
Okay, so that big yellow guy, his name is Olmec, and he's the boss of the game, and the last level is called Olmec Slayer. And that's the level that you reached. Which means you reached Olmec. Right?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure it means you reached Olmec, which means that you do have the lead for this event.
Only if I agree to your rules of logic.
Mostly because they're correct?
Well, you say that.
Pip, what are you missing here? What? You made it to Olmec Slayer, which means that, you made it to Olmec, and Buddy did not, so that means that you have the lead.
Samus, this is how you deal with a mummy, by the way, instead of doing that shitty jump.
Pip, I think you're avoiding the problem here.
What problem? I don't see a problem.
I think there is a pretty big problem, bigger than Olmec even. You are...
Kuro understands my... Like, how do you explain that? Kuro completely understands my point.
You saw the big yellow head, right?
What if I'm colorblind?
Okay, you saw the big gray head, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay, the one that you're looking at right now, the one that you are currently on.
Oh, that one.
This is the Olmec Slayer. This is the level that you reached, which means you're in the lead.
What the? Excuse me, no spoilers. Nothing happened.
But you understand that this means that you're in the lead, right? This level.
Oh, come on, the time. What?
You're in the lead.
Maybe.
Yes, you are. What?
I hate that random damage lately. That's just annoying. That happened twice today.
Alright, so you did just complete the Olmec fight at the last second there, which means that you do take for the win for this, but of course, once again, we must reiterate that this is an exhibition race, which means that this A has no effect on Pibonacci standings, and B means that Buddy wins no matter what. Night Harvester, who was Buddy's actual competitor, couldn't show up today, so we had Pib race against him for a bit of an interesting end.
B32.267. Don't know if that's the fastest time yet. I told you I need to set this real quick.
32 is not the fastest. I believe 31 was.
Oh, come on! I should have used the bomb in the beginning.
So yeah, that is going to be the end of this race. Thanks, Pib, for your race. Good job to both of our racers. Of course, Buddy does move on.
You mean good job to Buddy?
You know what? Buddy did amazing, and you're just gonna have to deal with that.
Pretty great, I love him. I want to shit on.
I mean, okay. Anyway, we're going to get started with our next race in just a second here. It's going to be our third race of the day, Group versus Yoshima2524, and after a short break, we'll be right back with them racing more low percent.
Bye.